Hi everyone, my name is Dan Hirschberger with Holz-Her here in Mooresville, North Carolina, and today I'll be working with one of our technicians, Mr.
Gary Jones, diagnostics technician here at Holz-Her.
Great. Well, Gary's going to be working with me today on our horizontal beam saw, the Zentrix 6215. And one of the features that this saw has that is a very unique and very useful and helpful feature is a laser verification system where it can help the operator to know what orientation or which way to place the part back into the saw when it's making cuts. So the laser literally projects a line right down on the bed of the machine or on top of the part. It makes it real easy for the operator to know, hey, is this part in the right position? I see lots of times when I go to shops, operators taking out tape measures, measuring X and Y, length and width to verify which way the part has to be placed back in the saw, because the dimensions sometimes are really close, and with the eye, it's really hard to decide or determine which one is which, so we measure it and then we know how to put it in there. Well, when you take out a tape measure and make those measurements just slow and it takes a lot of time, so you see with our saw here, there's a laser projects down on the bed of the machine. The operator knows right which way to place the part, makes it very simple, and it helps him to be very productive. So Gary has a program set up in our controller. I'm going to step out of the way, let Gary start up the saw. We're going to make a trim cut, make a couple rips. You can see the part on the screen that we're cutting, and see how this thing works. Start out with a little trim cut on the front edge of the part. Get rid of that factory edge so we have a nice clean part to work with. Typically, the way a panel saw is operated is the last piece that comes out of the saw is the first piece that goes back in. You can see Gary got the wrong part in there, so he knows right away by looking at it. You can see where the laser line is compared to where the edge of the part is. So he knows he's got the wrong piece in the saw. Obvious to the operator, and by the same token, you can get a part this way. You can see the laser down on the part like this. You can know it's on the right place for this program. So you know it's moved out. The operator to know exactly which piece should be in the saw. So now Gary put the correct part in there, in the correct position, and you can see if you look up there, now you see how the laser is obviously right at the edge of the part. You know we have the right piece in there for the program that we're cutting. It's going to be pretty simple for the operator to know exactly which piece to put in. It's verification and that's also the right part in the saw at the right caliber. Cut the rest of these parts up, and you can see how the saw operates, as well as now that you know, you see the laser verifying we have the correct dimension part in there. Also see on the screen, Christian, if you could get over here, you can see on the screen here, you can actually see where the cart, you see the saw blade, you see the parts that are being cut, you can see where the saw is actually making the cut. So we have real-time imaging on the saw on what part is actually being cut. It also helps the operator just as a visual representation of what parts are coming out of the saw and what to expect. When we finish cutting these pieces, we'll put the other one back in there that we had originally put in there that was wrong, and we'll see that we get verification it's the right part, and then we can cut those pieces as well.
Now, we've got two pieces that have to be reintroduced to the saw. They're different sizes. But you can see the laser line pointing as I turn this. You can see that part.
Now Gary knows that he's got that part in there right, and he'll make one more cut on that piece as well.
If I pick the wrong part,
Let's just see, there you go, or turn it the other way. So see, if he had it in there wrong, he knows right away, I got the wrong part or I got it in there the wrong way. So when he puts this piece in there, he gets verification. The laser is perfectly lined up with the edge. I know that's the right part. Then we go ahead and start the saw and cycle and make our cut. Alignment comes over. Alright, so we got one more piece right here. Now we go. There's the last part. Again, you see the laser. You saw the laser projected down on this piece initially. The line was way over here, so we knew we had the wrong part. Now we've got the right piece in there, the laser's in the right place, verifying our part, and everything's good. Alright, so as it made its last cut, that's real simple. It's a really unique, easy feature that we have on our beam saws, but it's a very useful feature. And what it does, it just helps an operator to be very productive. The whole idea with a beam saw like this is to get a lot of parts processed through the saw very quickly and very easily, and make it easy for the operator to know what to do, where to place the part, and when to put it there. And you can see with this laser that it makes it easy for the operator. So hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully you understand what it is, and hopefully you can see the benefits of it. Thank you for watching.